Okay, we're going to go through all the fields in the General Link Information tab. So the first one is campaign. Now what happens is it'll automatically default to the current campaign that you're in now that you're adding a link to. Although if you are editing your link, you can go and click the drop-down box and modify which campaign it's actually in. So if you want to change from one campaign, put it into another because you accidentally put a link someplace you didn't want to, you could do that there. Link direction is used for incoming, outgoing, and internal. So on the dashboard, when you first log into QCC, when it's showing you your stats for the last week and how many clicks that you've sent out, you can actually say, hey, is this incoming traffic that you purchased coming into your sales funnels, or maybe you didn't purchase it, but traffic that you've had sent into your sales funnels, or is this outgoing traffic? Maybe you're a traffic seller and you're selling traffic going out, or it's your email list and you're sending traffic out to a different offer, or internal, if this tracking link is internally within your own sales funnels at all. Or you can just do NA, not applicable, is what that means. So then you can get a good count of incoming traffic compared to outgoing traffic is what this was used for on the dashboard. Now, sort order. This is basically used in multiple ways. If you are doing a rotator and you have sort order, depending on the rotator, spillover or fulfillment in this case, the link that is up top, which would be number one link, that's the link that's going to get the traffic first, okay? And it goes in order. Now, the other rotators like random and some other ones, it all depends. Random, of course, is going to be random. And then in just a regular click tracker, it's just a sort order so you can see it on the screen in whatever order that you want to see the links when you're looking at all the links in the campaign, okay? Now, tags. Now, and also sort order, you can go and modify this whenever you want. You're editing a link, you can go and modify it to say, I want sort order to be, instead of number 1, now I want to change it to be number 5 or number 10, or however you want to do it. When you're adding new links in, it automatically sets the sort order to the very last one. It'll automatically go to the bottom of the sort order. Tags. What these are used for is tagging certain things, such as if you are maybe a traffic seller and you're selling this traffic. So this link might be a solo ad, okay? So that you'd use a comma, and that makes it look like a tag. See how it turned blue? And then maybe the person's name. So you're doing a solo ad for John Doe, or whatever tags that you want to use. And these tags, what you can use these for is up top in the right-hand corner. You can't see it on this video. Let me see if I can possibly scroll up there or bring it down. You'll see a search box up here. When typing in, if I typed in solo ad, then this would show up. It uses what's called Ajax. So it doesn't refresh your screen, but it'll show you a list of links that use these tags. So it's a way of searching through everything. I like to use it and put certain people's names, or if it's you're doing affiliate promotions or CPA promotions, you put in the name of the product. So then you can easily get to that link to go and do any modification that you would like to do. Then on the notes field, this is strictly for you, and you can put in any type of detailed notes. It's not going to be seen on any stat report or anything anywhere for the public to see. This is just for your own well-being, to see any notes that you might want to take. Then these links here are for more ways of controlling the link or doing extra things. Here's to create what's called an alias link. So normally when you're creating a tracking link, this isn't really going to affect you if you're putting links in a rotator, because it doesn't matter, because you're going to be using the campaign link, or what otherwise known as the rotator link, instead of each tracking link separately that you're setting up. So in here you can set up an alias, because when you're setting up a tracking link, the link is going to be domainname.com/link/123. It's going to have a number at the end. Well, if you don't want that number, if you want something pretty like testing the link, then your link would actually be domain.com/link/testing the link. Okay, so that's how you can set an alias. Password protect this link. So what you could do, if you would like to, you can say, I want to put a password in here. So let's say we're going to put a password of password and password page text. So if you wanted to put text on the page, So for instance, if you're doing a promotion and you're sending somebody to a page, but you want them to call you on the phone to actually see what they're going to, you can say, please call 888.888, whatever your phone number it is, to receive your password and unlock your special offer. Okay, so then what would happen is when they click on the tracking link, they're going to have a password page come up, and it's going to have this text on there, and then when they call, you would give them the password. So they have to type the password to then be forwarded to the correct location. Now, let me hide this. So see these links, you can click them and then click them again to see it and then hide it. And then configure mobile traffic. So let's say you had a different mobile site. Now I know in today's age, most websites are now built to be mobile ready as well, where they used to not be that way. They used to have separate mobile links to go to a different mobile site. So if you're still like that and want to put in a different link, so if the person comes in and he's coming from a cell phone, and we can tell that, they would be directed to this link instead of the link that you put up top to be redirected to. Okay. Now, did you pay for this traffic? And this is something where you can put in a cost. Like, let's say you're buying traffic to come in, and this is the tracking link that you're giving to the source. And you might be buying traffic from a specific person, or it might be Facebook ads, or Bing ads, or something to that effect. Well, whatever the cost is of that traffic, you can type that in here. So then, when you're looking at your stats, and if this is really something where you're putting somebody through a sales funnel, and then you have tracking pixels to see when people opt in and when they buy, this will keep track of your profitability of your sales funnel and the traffic coming in.